may be asking yourself, why does a course on writing begin with a chapter called The Reading Process? And the reason is that most good writers are good readers, and that having the skills of being good critical readers can lead to good writing skills. So it's an important skill to have, especially in an academic atmosphere like college. Your books gives you several checklists for doing what's called a critical reading. And the first one begins with finding information out about the author of the piece. And this is important because it lets you know how credible is the author. Should I really believe what they have to say? Should I listen to what they have to say? And one way that you can find out about the credibility of the author is to find out a little background information. That's why all of the selections in your textbook begin with some background information about the author. And it's helpful to read this information before you do each reading. So what can this background information tell you? Well, it can give you some information about the author's credentials, from their professional experience, their educational background, and it can give you some other information about the author. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be a PhD to be credible. That's not necessary, but it is necessary to show that you have some experience in the topic that you are talking about. Now, you don't have to be a PhD in child psychology to know anything about children. Sometimes just the fact of being a parent is enough to let your audience know that you do know what you're talking about when on the subject of children. So that pay attention to that biographical note at the beginning of each section, because it can give you some good information about each author.